think you have the audacity to make fun of mirror phone.
Okay, the phone is a bit much.
It's because glasses fine, okay?
One message is the whole screen.
I forget that's not how all phones look. So anytime I look at someone else's phone, I'm like, what? Why can't I see anything?
So you can't see close.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like I just can't see. But then
even
I'm like,
far too.
I feel like, okay, so I went to, like, Tadakogan, in Texas, and I was like, I thought my eyes were fine because I live in little apartments. And then everything is so far away. And I was like, oh, I can't see at all. Whoops. Okay. All right. Ooh, we haven't done our intro in so long.
We haven't. We usually have a cold open too.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
Is your eyesight going to be our cold open?
We have so much content today.
Do we?
None of it usable, but a lot of recordings. Okay.
We're back.
We are so back. Hopefully.
Maybe this time.
Yeah.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, truly. Does Keijo have a new season yet?
No.
Okay.
But we do.
Season 3. I do think we have enough content
Wait,
for
I thought we already
seasons.
had season 3.
I don't think we did seasons. I think we just kept making
No, we
the
did
podcast.
seasons.
Oh, did we?
Yes.
How did we decide seasons?
I don't know. But
Well,
if you'll go look, we have seasons.
Regardless. I think this is the second YouTube video.
Yes.
But we are back.
And also, like, I think this time when we search Bollywood Besharams, I think we should be able to see our video.
Yeah, that's
and
called
the results.
manifestation. Yeah, hopefully. So we did audio podcasts primarily before, and I mean, we really had fun with that, but as you can see, we are now in the same location, which is really nice.
They should know that we were not in the same location.
Yeah.
I think we mention it at least every episode.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, we would like dox each other and then be like, well, I don't want to dox you, but then we would keep doxing each other. Sorry, my laptop just went out of. I forgot about that. All right.
We are clearly professionals.
Okay, how do I make that stop? No, not you.
Wait, what are you doing?
I wanted to not go to sleep. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know how to do that. No, I don't want... Okay, well, maybe we'll just keep touching it for now.
I think it's called... I don't know what it's called.
We're both in tech. It's fine.
Oh my god, I never thought about our coworkers finding out.
I have told a coworker that we have a podcast.
I have not told anybody.
And then he was like, oh my god, what podcast? And I was like, I've shared too much.
Yeah.
Let's just like
revert.
revert.
Sometimes people will like, whoever knows, will try to play it in front of me.
Right.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like what makes you... If I want to hear myself speak, I would be hanging out with myself,
like,
actually.
do you think I want this blasted in this car?
I record this to torture other people, not to torture myself.
You think I like the sound of my own voice?
I mean, we do. We started the podcast before we recorded some BTS discussing our vanity. So
I don't think it was our vanity.
well, my vanity, but it makes
talent.
me look bad. But okay, so into the business.
Into the business, right? This is what we're here for.
This is what we're here for. Yes. Okay. So I guess we should talk about why we stopped.
Yeah. Okay. You want to go first?
Sure. Okay. I don't know. I feel like it's really difficult. I feel like we started the podcast for a lot of reasons. Like, Swas and I have talked about Bollywood since I was, like, 9 years old. Literally. Like, I think my love of Bollywood and, like, my friendship with Swas really do go hand in hand for me. Like, in Nepal, I grew up watching Bollywood, of course, but I, like, the passion really came from being able to, like, discuss it together. Like, I truly, like... I remember we used to walk around this park in Hawaii where we grew up, and I remember talking about Dostana before I'd watched it. Like, it was literally just Swas telling me the plot of Dostana, and, like, we were just so into it. And so I think, like, we started the podcast for a lot of reasons, but I think, like, why we continued it was because, you know, we were living in different parts of the country, and just, like, getting to chit-chat and, like, catch up was just so nice. And then... I think what really happened was, like, first of all, you know, life got in the way, but also I think our love of Bollywood started waning a bit. Like, Bollywood just isn't making the type of content that we can really get excited about anymore. You know, Dostana really feels like the peak, which is
the peak.
Yeah, which is not a good sign when you have to, like, be nostalgic for Dostana. And so I think we kind of stopped being like having an idea of what we want to talk about. And so it just slowly stopped.
Yeah,
right?
That's basically it. I think we just didn't have content. And we just got bored. Not bored. I want to say we didn't want to watch those movies to review the movies. I think we were just doing movie reviews, and there's only so much you can do out of that. Again, Dostana, I have not watched it again, but is it really the peak?
We did watch most of it. We did a film
episode.
Review, actually.
Did we do it
yes,
already?
We did a review of those times. That's
like,
how. So
it
it was not the peak. If we don't remember, it was not the peak, right?
Did it hold up for us?
No,
I don't remember.
No. I think we were like really excited to see PC as our desi girl, like her tan and Miami. Just that was really fun. But I think it was like, ooh, this plot is not good.
Yeah, and I think whenever we were talking about this when you were 9, and I was also not much older.
We won't talk numbers.
I was like 11, maybe.
13.
I was not 13. Anyway, I think there was more stuff, like it was more exciting. We were talking about. I remember we were talking about Deepika and Ranveer a lot. Like we were very into this, like, what's happening with them? Like, are they together?
Yeah.
Are they not?
Yeah.
And I think now everyone's kind of
filtered
and everything's kind of more corporate-y. And there's no, like, it's not really mysterious at all. It's kind of like, it's out there.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. It's like, Bollywood is a business, and I think a part of it was like, we were kids, and it was really easy to buy into this world, but also it's become significantly more of a business, and I think like there's like enough PR filters that it just doesn't feel
so much.
Yeah, that it doesn't feel exciting to us, and we're really curious if you guys feel the same way, or if you guys are still excited about it, and we've just become like more cynical in our old age.
I don't know, like the latest season of Coffee with Karan, no one said anything.
Yeah.
The most controversial thing was that Deepika and Ranveer dated other people. Like, and people like made a thing about it.
Yeah, it was like, how could Deepika? Yeah, that was the whole thing.
They couldn't find anything.
Yeah,
so,
truly. Yeah. And then I think that's the other thing. It's like, it's been, over a decade, since we started talking about this, and it's still the, like, same people that we're still discussing. And again, it's not, I'm curious if it's that we're not able to get excited about the younger people entering Bollywood because we just have a different connection with the people that we grew up with, or if it's like a universal thing.
Yeah, or like, are we just too old to kind of appreciate it? But I just feel like the magic is gone. Like, there's no magic.
Yeah.
Something's missing.
Yeah, it certainly feels that way. And I think that brings us into, if that's the case, why do we want to start back up?
This is true. And also just like, the people that we like, whenever they do a movie, we get excited. But everything else just feels like,
Yeah.
So far, at least.
And even that, right? Like, I'm curious, how do you feel about when Shah Rukh Khan was coming back with Pathaan? We were so excited. And like, if you see Shah Rukh Khan coming back with a movie right now, like if you find out there's a movie coming out in 2 months, like what are your excitement levels?
I think it depends on the trailer.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad. Like, I'm not like for sure gonna go.
Yeah. And I think that's the big thing. I think it's like,
and I'll tell you why. It's because I watched Pathaan and Jawan.
Right. And you can only watch like him punching people so many times. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I would watch it if the story was good.
Yeah.
But like, they're kind of meh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and so like, I don't know. I think it's hard to say exactly why we want to start back up. I think for me, it's not that I don't love Bollywood, but more than that I love Bollywood, it's more that I want to love Bollywood, maybe. Like, I think that, like, I miss that, like, nostalgia. I miss that, like, childlike wonder I have for Bollywood, that, like, excitement. And I think I'm just really excited to find media in general, maybe it's not necessarily Bollywood, that we're excited for, and to talk about it through the lens of Bollywood, maybe.
And I think we're also now in the same city, which makes it like fun. I think it'll be just fun. Yeah. Which, if you guys are in the Bay Area, please reach out to us. We would love to meet. That would be actually amazing. Yeah. Oh my God. Talk about loving Bollywood. Yeah. If we could meet like fellow people that are like willing to rant about and gush about Bollywood in equal parts, I mean, that would be amazing. We're your girls. Yeah. We are who you're looking for. Are we looking at the screen too much?
I don't think so. I think it's okay.
And also, we got a lot of messages. Mm-hmm. Surprisingly, like, we were not expecting messages after, like, 2 years of not doing the podcast. Yeah. So it just got us really like, wow, people actually want to hear us talk.
Usually all of our friends are like, shh.
Exactly.
Shh. So this is really exciting. We particularly want to shout out Alia at House of Balloons on Instagram. She reached out and, like, she's been so kind and just, like, talking about, giving us ideas and talking about, like, how much she's appreciated listening to the podcast, which honestly, like, you know, I always go back, not to talk about our childhood too often, but really I feel like this podcast was born out of the fact that, like, we love this world and we wanted more content from this world, and, like, we just couldn't find something that really scratched that itch for us. Yeah. And so we were like, okay, let's try to see if we can scratch that itch for somebody. So if, like, any of you feel seen by it or interested by it or amused or cringed by it, then, like, certainly let us know what is making you feel like you want to consume more of Bollywood, and, like, what you would love for us to pay a little bit more attention to, maybe.
Yeah, add Bollywood Besharams on Instagram.
I think we only have an Instagram. I think we have a TikTok, but
which has never been used.
Yeah. But
maybe we'll use it.
Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah. And I think that's...
Do you guys want us on TikTok? Do you guys want us on TikTok?
Yeah.
Please let us know on Instagram.
Yeah, I think that's the other thing. I think we're, like, really excited about moving to this video format. Because first of all, like, it's just fun to put a face to our crazy loud voices. Some of us.
Hopefully it's not too cringy.
Yeah.
Like, this took 2 hours.
It took a while, yeah. No, I know you can't guess. Like, you're like, oh, they just threw this together. No, it took a lot of effort.
Maybe we'll show them what it looks like.
Yeah, our beautiful setup. And Swas just moved. We're in the Bay Area, and Swas just moved here. So, like, we're setting things up.
Yes. Maybe I think our setup will get better.
Yeah.
Hopefully. If not, I mean, this is great too.
Yeah. Right? The couch. We've got the little couch thing going.
It's very comfy.
Keijo has a couch. Y'all love his couch. Okay, so I guess, like, what kind of content do we want to make? Like, what do we want out of the podcast going forward?
I think for me, I don't know that we'll do so many movie reviews. We will definitely do movie reviews, but it just really has to excite us.
Yeah.
We're not going to watch every single movie out there because we're too important. No, not because of that. It's just, like, it's not exciting, and then we'll get bored, and then we'll stop doing this, and we don't want to stop doing this. Yeah. That was a really long answer, but...
No, not at all. So, like, what kind of content are we going to do? We are honestly really hoping that y'all will shed some light into what kind of stuff is exciting to you guys. I think for us, like, we love looking at movie trailers. We love looking at, like, Bollywood news that's coming out, like, fashion things that are coming out. Alia was at Cannes recently, and we were, like, really excited about it. You know, I mean, I think we want the podcast to be basically what Swas and my, like, text threads are like.
Day-to-day conversations.
Yeah, so, like, if we could include you in that would, I think, be ideal for us. And again, we love Bollywood movies. We really do. I think it's just, if there's something that really is exciting. And I think it's such a good example of, like, just because it's not exciting to us doesn't mean it's not worth checking out. Because I wonder if, like, RRR was exciting to us or not, but we ended up loving the experience.
We loved it, yeah.
So I think, like, that's where it would be really helpful to hear what's exciting
to you.
Yeah, so that we can figure out, like, hey, just because this isn't exciting to me doesn't mean I won't love it.
Yeah, I think we didn't know a lot about the South movie industry at all, actually, when we went to go watch RRR. Mm-hmm. And then I was like a Ramchar, and I lusted after him for a while, so.
It's not over.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything else.
That's true. That. Yeah, which, like, I guess, you know, we keep saying Bollywood, which I think has become a little bit of a bad word in the industry.
Is Bollywood failing?
Is Bollywood
over?
Is it dead? I don't know. And I think, you know, like, the pan-India movies are like trying to
Are they still doing? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if
I can't tell.
I think they're trying to become more of a thing. And I think, like, South Indian movies are, like, have really become the beacon of Indian cinema. And I guess, like, for you, what are your thoughts on that?
I just grew up on Hindi cinema, and I understand Hindi because in Nepal, basically everyone, I don't know, am I going to get canceled for this? But basically everyone understands Hindi.
Yeah.
And I just think that I personally relate to that more. So I haven't been, like, really, like, into the whole pan-India thing yet. Like, nothing has been super, like, RRR was really fun. It was fun, but is it something that I think about, like I do think about, like, older Shah Rukh Khan movies? Probably not.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way of putting it. I think it's like nothing has been super exciting to us. I think we want to love it.
But really want to love it.
And I think anytime we check out, like, a South Indian movie, we're like, oh, that was fun. But there's always, like, that was fun, ... Like, we just aren't, like, enthralled by it in the way that we would like to be.
I don't know if it's also the language barrier.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't been able to super connect with it.
And, you know, to be fair, I don't even think we watched 5.
Like,
I think we would watch, like, 3 movies. So it makes sense that we're at the infancy.
If you have any recommendations, like, watch this. I mean, I think we're down to go watch.
Wait, sorry, I'm waiting for the bus to
I
move.
know.
I
wonder if we have to repeat it.
I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
I think the only things we've watched is, like, RRR, Pushpa, and then we watched Magadhira.
Oh, we did watch that.
Yeah. Which, again, like, all fun, but, like, nothing that's just been super interesting. So, yeah, I mean, not just South Indian movies, right? Like, anything, really, that has been interesting to y'all, we would love to hear about.
Did you watch the Deepika one? There was one where she did Kalki. It's, like, sci-fi.
I don't think so. Oh, really? I don't think I watched that. Was it good?
It was fun.
Okay.
Like, yeah, you should watch it.
Okay.
It was interesting. Like, I don't think I've watched anything. It was like Star Wars of India or something.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's something I'll check out.
Because there's supposed to be more movies
coming
out.
I see. Yeah. Okay. This is actually an interesting thing. I don't know. To me, it feels new, I guess. I feel like Bollywood is trying to, or whatever, the Indian cinema industry is trying to do more of, like, series.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Or, what do they call it? The world. No. What do they call it? The cop world.
Right. Yeah, they're trying
universes.
Yes, they're trying to do more of the universes.
The Marvel thing.
Yeah, the Marvel thing, which I guess is kind of funny because I feel like what Hollywood is trying to do right now is just remakes. Like, they're just like, anything old that people have loved, let's remake it.
I feel like it's also happening in India. Everything is being remade.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like across the world, there's just this, like, thirst for original content that's interesting. So, really, we will watch anything.
Yeah, like, why is everything, I mean, let's be blunt, like, everything you watch is kind of like, who wanted to waste money on this?
Right. It's just, and I wonder how much of it is just, like, we don't have ideas, let's throw this into the mix, because, and I'm sure there's so many talented writers out there.
I feel like, give us the money.
Yeah, I mean, we won't write, but maybe we'll find some writers.
Maybe our setup will be better.
Yeah, and, you know, we have, like, 10 things on this bullet list, we'd have 20 if we got any money, okay?
Like, like, sometimes I'm like, why did anyone choose to fund this?
Yeah.
Like, there was no one on the team that was like, hey, this doesn't look that good.
Yeah, this isn't interesting, maybe let's do something else with this. Yeah. I really am curious about, like, what is intriguing people, I guess. Like, what has people being like, you know, and it doesn't have to be Bollywood, it can be, like, a Korean, like a K-drama, or, like, a South Indian movie, like, anything. I think anything that's enthralling to you, we would love to watch, we would love to talk about, we'd love to discuss.
Correct. But we're gonna call ourselves Bollywood Besharams.
Yeah, we're not gonna rebrand. Yeah. I mean, the logo pops.
I mean, does it not look like us?
Wait, were you sad or was I sad?
I don't know.
Was I sad? I think you were the sad one.
Oh.
You remember that? I think that's gonna be our logo for this. Do you have any media that's been, like, intriguing to you lately?
When you just mentioned Korean, I watched I don't know if you've watched it. It was like really popular. The Tangerine. No, like When Life Gives You Tangerine.
Oh,
Tangerines.
This is added on some list of mine. I have not watched it.
It was so sad.
Oh.
But so good.
Oh, okay.
I cried a lot.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. And she does not cry. She's usually like
sure. Yeah. Stoic.
Emotionless. Yeah. She's like Kabir Singh, really.
But I don't know. You've never watched it yet?
No, I haven't watched
anything?
it.
Okay, you should watch it.
Okay. What's it on?
Netflix.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll watch it.
I'm not a huge Korean, I don't watch a lot of Korean shows. Mm-hmm. And that one was like, wow.
What made you watch it? It just like showed up on
I just didn't have anything to watch.
A classic problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it just showed up and I was like, let me just watch this. Yeah. And it was so good. And I was talking to other people that watched it and everyone cried.
Interesting.
Except this one psychopathic friend I have.
A
mutual friend.
I think I know the one.
Who thought it would be funny to watch it in Hindi.
Oh no.
The show. Or English. I don't know, but not in the original Korean.
Okay. And did not cry.
No, thought it was bad and stupid.
Okay.
And laughable.
Is it a comedy? I'm trying to think of shows that have like I'm like watching Severance for the first time. Okay. Not Severance, sorry. Succession for the first time. I just watched Severance. Like I feel like I've been doing a lot more of the like whatever weekly shows. Yeah, the serious shows. So but those are all over. Everything besides Succession, like I've finished. Succession's over. I'm just not done with it. So I'm like ripe for new content, I think.
Me too. I was rewatching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel because I had nothing to watch.
So you see our state.
But that show is really good.
Yeah, I haven't watched. I think I've only watched a few episodes of that.
I thought it was really good.
Okay, I'm like, we've talked about Gilmore Girls a bunch.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sure I would be intrigued by it.
We are Gilmore Girl fans out here.
Which I guess that's the other thing. I guess I'm curious. You know, I think our relationship with Bollywood, like a decade ago versus now, has evolved quite a bit, and so has our relationship with like Western shows.
Yes, I think we would watch like YouTube clips from Zoom. I don't know if anyone remembers Zoom. It's like Zoom this TV. Trashy. I don't want to say we get sued. I don't know. It's
Zoom knows what it is. No way. They're like, we're classy. No way. Come for us, Zoom. Don't.
But yeah, we used to watch those. Yeah. Like they would like say scandalous news, and we were scandalized as teenagers.
Yeah, we were 13 being like, he did what?
Exactly.
He did nothing.
Shahid Kapoor and Kareena Kapoor broke up.
Yeah,
like, that was a huge milestone for us. But now
there's not much.
I don't know if Zoom still exists. Maybe it does.
Yeah, I would think.
But we're just not audiences anymore.
Yeah, with content that good, how could it fail? But I think that's the thing. I think like our relationship with Bollywood has evolved in that, like, you know, if I think content of that caliber came out, it probably wouldn't be as intriguing to us anymore. Yeah. And also, content of even that caliber doesn't really come out anymore, right?
Exactly. I think as for Zoom, I think we just got older and realized, wow, this is stupid.
Yeah, right. But I think also with like Western media, I feel like before I really wasn't watching anything, like maybe some like Disney shows here and there,
Hannah Montana,
yeah, exactly, like Sweet Life, like Wizards. That stuff, yes, but like they didn't have me enthralled, they didn't have me gagged in the way that Bollywood did. And I think now, you know, as a result of like growing up in the States, maybe like I find myself gravitating towards Western cinemas a lot more. And I guess I'm curious, like, for people that are watching any of our stuff, if y'all are interested in any of that, you know, things as simple as like Friends or like Gossip Girl or like Gilmore Girls, whatever. If that's something that y'all are interested in, if there's anything that's currently out that y'all are interested in, or if you guys are just like focused in on
Bollywood. And well, I guess Indian cinema at this point. Yeah,
exactly. I think that's all we have.
Yeah, this is a quick one.
Yeah. We're excited to be back. We hope you guys are excited to have us back.
You guys, I hope, like, we're trying to do more video stuff and more relatable stuff. We'll see how that goes, but we're trying.
Do you feel like you relate to us? Look at us.
We have a mic, we have a blanket.
It's really hot. Like, the sun is on me, and I still am under this blanket because I want to feel like cozy.
You're not hot. You're like cozy.
I'm cozy. I want hot cocoa.
You're feeling good.
Yes. No, the blanket's really comfy.
Great.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, so if there's anything in particular that, I mean, I don't know, maybe they're like, stick to podcast.
We didn't want to see that.
Yeah. The audio format was really your friend. Maybe that's I don't know, maybe I don't want to hear that.
Keep those comments to yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But the nice ones, you know,
give it to us.
Throw it over our way. Do you have anything else? Parting thoughts?
No. Do we want to talk about what we plan to do, like as far as the schedule of content?
Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's get into it.
We were thinking we would do 2 podcasts a month. Mm-hmm. Like every 2 weeks, you get to see all of this
in all our glory,
and then we'll talk about something super interesting.
Movie reviews.
And then maybe I don't want to promise anything, we want to try to do some more short form.
Yeah,
your reels and your TikToks
and what have you.
So that's the plan.
Yeah.
If you want to see anything specific, like she has said 50 times, and I don't want to repeat it, but I'm just kidding. Please let us know. Yeah. We love to hear from you.
Yes.
And we love to hear from you. So even if you don't have any ideas,
yeah, maybe
just say hi.
Yeah, pop on over.
We love it.
We're kind, usually.
Yeah. Just kidding. We are the kindest people you'll see.
We're the kindest Bollywood Besharams you'll meet.
Wow, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
We did it.
Yeah, we've done it. All right, so find us at Bollywood Besharams on Instagram and YouTube. And wherever you get your podcast, because we will still do it as an audio format.
You may not be able to find us on YouTube just by searching us. So we may link, maybe we'll link it in our Instagram.
Yeah, that's how I had to find us.
Yeah, that was very embarrassing for us.
That was heartbreaking. So hopefully we can get away from that. Maybe that's like the goal for this year. So we'll see. All right, bye.
That's weird. Let's do a bye again.
Okay. Okay. All right.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Okay,
I did the jazz hands.
Okay, I didn't do it this time. All right.